phone?
I'm doing it through my computer, so like my computer was able to call.
Alright, cool.
Basically, like, I actually wanted to start off to say, like, it's actually kind of cool that I was able to get in contact with you. Like, I think it would have probably been, like, better if you were probably, like, in, probably New York State.
Right.
I mean, like, cause I'm from, like, the, Saratoga, region, so, I mean, like, I, technically, go down, like, back and forth to go to school, but, overall, like, I don't really run into like any pros except for maybe people that play overseas.
Okay.
Yeah, like I just wanted to basically get down like with like the questions if you were able to.
Sure thing.
Alrighty. Well, technically, I wanted to basically go off and talk about well, obviously with like the women's boxing, like I wanted to know, do you think, in your honest opinion, do you think that women's boxing has like downgraded, or has it gotten better like throughout the years?
I think it's actually growing really fast. I think MMA has had a big part in that. The fact that Ronda Rousey did what she did and how much hype she generated for women fighters as a whole has definitely slowly but surely trickled down into the boxing, and we're finally getting TV time again. Marlena Esparza was signed with Golden Boy. Marlena Esparza was, I believe, a bronze medalist Olympian, and she just turned pro, and Golden Boy signed her. It's the first woman that Golden Boy has signed, and she was able to get some TV time, which is the first time in, like, I don't know, over 15 years.
Yeah.
So now people are kind of trying to, they're following more, just because we're finally able to get some TV. TV is everything.
Yeah.
So the doors are being opened now, finally.
I mean, like, what's kind of funny is that I actually, well, back in, I want to say like 10-15 years ago, when I was growing up, I was actually watching people like Regina Halmich and Mia St. John, along with Chrissy Martin, and I was actually bringing this up with Ada like a few weeks ago, and I told her, to be honest, if they actually had it like that, where there's at least like probably up to 3 to 5 fights per week, then I think that would definitely boost up its popularity.
I'm sorry, what was the last thing that you said? You broke up just a little bit.
Alright, I basically said like that if they had basically like a fight card where they were like about like probably 3 to 5 fights per week, I think that would be pretty good to boost up its popularity.
Absolutely. And it's just a matter of time, you know, it's just the very beginning part again. Like, it died out for a little while, and since the women's debut in the Olympics in 2012, and since Ronda Rousey and all those girls started making a big show for women MMA fighters, well, now we're definitely seeing a trickle of that, you know, slowly, but at least we're finally kind of getting some more exposure. Definitely a lot more exposure than what we were 10 years ago, so it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Like, as far as like the trying to get popularity, do you think that there's problems as far as like getting like more money, or trying to get like hooked up with like a promotion?
Women. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Women are definitely still struggling to get the kind of pay that men are. Men who are aired on TV are making, at the minimum, between, well, it depends. I guess it depends, but definitely over $10,000, where Marlena Esparza might have been lucky if she got $5,000 or $6,000.
What?
But, you know, that's not including, yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Now, if you're a ticket seller like I am locally, then you'll make more money than the guys will, but you really have to like bend over backwards and literally meet 200 people selling tickets. And Heather Hardy can tell you all about this. Shelly Vincent can tell you all about this, because they're real big ticket sellers in their cities also. But
Yeah.
that's pretty much the only, because we're out there doing that, then we're getting more of a pay than the guys are locally anyway, without.
Oh yeah, not like Premier Boxing Champions or HBO, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I really wish that they actually did that for the female end, because at least that way.
They will.
Yeah.
They will. They will. It's just, it's just a process. It's taking a little bit of time, but people love to see women go at it. There's some of the old school people that are kind of like, oh, well, women shouldn't be in there. They should be moms. They should be wives. And the thing is, the beautiful thing about these women, to me, the beautiful thing about these women warriors is that we are still mothers. We are still
that's what I'm saying.
wives, and we're still dedicated enough to go and train every single day, go run every single day, and still dominate in the ring. So once people hear more of that story, they're gonna fall in love more with that story, and we're gonna grow. We're gonna step out there,
Yeah, because I've actually grown up with a few girls like coming through high school that have like really good parents, but the thing is that their parents used to be like professional fighters and things like that, and basically with them is that they go out training like at least probably up to 3 to 4 times like a day. And I mean, it's just kind of crazy because it's like, obviously when you want to try to become a fighter, coming through college years, you're just trying to think like, okay, should I go amateur or should I just go straight into pro, but just find me like a gym to train at before I get like my first fight. And I think personally to me, like, if it were popular to actually get, more money out for both genders to be equal, then I think that should be like the main focus, rather than to try to like basically divide and conquer to make men get paid more higher than females.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
I think it's just a matter of time. Look at Ronda Rousey, one of the highest paid. I mean, at least when she was, in her era. She was definitely one of the highest paid, and it just took a few fights, so it'll happen in boxing as well. I'm confident about that.
I mean, like, I still like her, and at the end of the day, like, I still would probably label her to be the main reasoning for why the UFC at least had probably made more popularity for girls, to which I want to say that's what originally attracted them to sign up with them rather than going for boxing, because I think in my opinion they wanted to do that to try to see if there was better opportunity. And speaking of which, do you think that as far as a wage gap, could there be more UFC technically more UFC female fighters getting paid more higher than female boxers?
Yes, right now, absolutely, because of the TV. If you have TV behind you, then you're... Yeah. I mean, at least I'm almost positive. I mean, shit. I think... Oh, excuse my language. Ronda Rousey was able to make $1 million at the least.
What?
If I'm not mistaken. $1 million where, we're just now starting, and Marlena Esparza, who was an Olympian, made less than $10,000.
Yeah,
what I mean? So... it's also a process that's going to be building. Once we are more shown on TV and we have more media, and that pay, of course, is going to increase.
Yeah, because I was also going to mention that I read up on a recent article that I think Clarissa Shields she was talking about this. She was saying that throughout time, when promotions start to get bigger, she basically said that she would probably get paid probably up to $1 million. Correct me if I'm wrong, but basically she was breaking down how much money female fighters in boxing are getting paid now versus girls in the UFC, and she was saying that if more guys try to advocate to have girls be put on more for promotion deals, more fights, more commercials, more advertisement.
Right. I'm curious. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, it broke up.
I just wanted to basically complete off to say that she was trying to say economically that will revamp back into a better movement.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so also.
Yeah. By any chance, did you have a question for me or? Oh.
I was just wondering, because you said that she was talking numbers a little bit with you. What were those numbers? What was she saying that, what was Clarissa Shields saying that the numbers were for women from her standpoint, from her experience, I guess? Did she mention it?
Like, I forgot, like, the actual number, but she said, like,
oh.
I want to say that she probably said half of, like, $500,000, because, like, she was saying, because she was also mentioning how much she was getting paid when she went out for the, like, Olympics, and they were actually paying her good money. But then she was trying to say, yeah, if those numbers were to convert over to pro, then that would definitely recover most of like the salary that women should be like getting for every round, and basically to get promoted, you know, for their fights.
Yeah. All right.
I was also going to ask, would you think female boxing be more popular if more girls got recruited?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I know I interrupted.
It's no big deal. Like, I try to like take my time when I talk.
All right.
I basically just wanted to think that maybe cause basically when I talk with other people about like more girls not being recruited too much. Do you think that's like the biggest problem due to not many girls being put onto like the right weight class, right? Wait, hello? Oh no. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, I'm sorry, I lost you.
It's no big deal. Like, I got that last time, when I was calling, Ada.
Okay.
I think it's due to, reception.
Yeah, the internet is kind of funny sometimes.
Yeah, down in Florida, obviously.
Yeah, I guess. There's a lot of swamps around here.
Yeah, I went down to Tampa to visit my aunt down there, and I actually ran into a alligator, and I was thinking that that I had to call the animal control, but the alligator just basically went outside. Well, he got out of the swamp, and then he decided to go back in. Oh.
Okay.
But basically, I wanted to continue with the question. Do you think do you think that if more girls got recruited, would that basically would that basically fix up the weight classes that some girls are trying to basically get better fights on, right? Or balance?
Well, it's all about exposure, you know what I mean? I mean, girls will fight in any weight division, you know, especially as pros. It's not like in the amateurs where you have certain weight divisions. In pro, you can fight any weights. But, I mean, it boils down to TV. If we're given that opportunity, any girl will fight anybody at any weight, you know what I mean? That's the difference between women and men, I think, because women are so hungry that it doesn't matter. Like right now, if they gave me the opportunity, I fight, the smallest I have fought is 112 pounds. But if Golden Boy came to me and told me, hey, we have a girl at 105 and we'll put you on TV, then I'm going to shrink down to 105. I mean, the weights don't matter. It's all about exposure and people giving, you know, promoters like Golden Boy and promoters giving girls the opportunity to be on a TV. And that's all they have to say. Hey, can you make this weight? We'll put you on TV and you'll be able to make $10,000. The girl's going to do it.
Yeah, because I think that would probably make sense, you know, due to how much exposure that can get, and then once the roster gets bigger, you know, you could actually have more fights coming in, right?
Yeah.
I also wanted to ask, do you think that Europe and maybe other parts of the world is actually doing better, for female boxing than
Oh yeah.
Specifically for the U.S. obviously, but
absolutely. Yeah. Places like Mexico.
Yeah.
Like Argentina, places like Germany are huge for women's boxing. I mean, they air their women, and their women are main event.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, yep. I have fought on cards like that, where we are aired all over the country and we are main event.
Because I've actually seen like the fights that you've been in up against, you know, Mariana Juarez,
right.
And actually Kenya, which I've actually talked to her like a few times. She's a very nice person.
Yeah.
Well, obviously girls like Heather, like Twitch. I'm really surprised that she's still undefeated. And then who else? Like people like oh man, like I forgot that one person. She's from wow, I want to say she's from Germany. Oh no, like I totally forgot.
Susie Kantikian?
Yeah, that person.
Alright.
I was because I was actually thinking of another person, but then I got sidetracked. But as far as like those fights go, like I'm guessing like that you've gotten like what more profit out of that?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I'm guessing that once you had those fights up against them, did you get more profit out of it?
Oh yeah, way higher paychecks, and that's why we took the challenge.
That's
because
crazy.
Those were girls that were pretty much on my league, I guess you can say. But we took it because the pay offer was so great, and the opportunity to fight in a different country, and fighting the name. I mean, it was all worth the adventure, so we took it. It was a risky fight, and of course their experience took over, but the money was worth it, so we did it.
Wow, that's really crazy, because I was actually thinking that because like a lot of people always like to basically make obviously make a basically make a false equivalences to say that like wherever you fight it's like a different type of pay scale, and then like you're not going to get much coming back in, which I think that's kind of BS in my opinion, but I think that's really good though.
Depends.
Yeah,
places like Mexico, you'll get really good pay. When we went to China to fight Alicia Graf, we had really good pay.
Oh, really?
So there's certain places. Oh yeah, Germany. If you go to most women that go to Germany, you'll make a lot more money.
Oh wow.
But the U.S. is definitely not among the top.
Well, like I mean,
for women pay.
I mean, hopefully, if like the U.S. economy does not go to crap, obviously with Orange Man in office. Hopefully that could boost up your popularity, cause that's kind of similar with me, cause I'm like going in for video game designing, but obviously like the pay scale's high, but that could always fall down because due to certain markets that don't really work out in its favor, that could fail just like with your sport too. And I think that is like the biggest deal because like you said that you want to go over to other countries to get the higher pay grade. I feel like that should be supported more in order to basically make more pay scales more fair and more balanced, no matter of what time or what basically what promotion that you're trying to get into to make your name bigger.
Anyone will take me. I mean, you always want the ones that are getting the TV time because TV is everything. It's going to get you more money. So Top Rank, Golden Boy, all those. Anything that's on TV, that's what you want to target.
Yeah. Because I also wanted to ask you, do you think more girls go amateur or pro to actually try to get a better promotion deal in order to get themselves out there more?
Yeah, well, the experience is everything, if you channel an audience and you've got a good record, then most of the time you're going to be scouted by the bigger name promoters, especially if you make it as far as the Olympics, like Curtis or Shield, while I'm going as far as I did.
Yeah, because there's also some girls that are really still, to my opinion, they're good fighters, and I think that they should go pro, but they still decide to do amateur to, I don't know, be a part of the Olympics to gain more money, right? People like Christina Cruz.
Yeah, well, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, because I was basically thinking,
because that's how you start getting a name for yourself.
Yeah. Like, would you probably say that would be good to start out like before you go pro, or basically stick with that until there's something new?
Yeah, it's necessary. It's almost necessary.
Yeah. Like, I also wanted to like to throw in. Do you think that with the with the sport trying to get bigger, could that make it like more how should I say it, like could that make it more like popular within like the next like 20 to 40 years probably? Hello? Hello? I can barely hear. Hello? Hold on. Hey yo, Noemi, like I'm gonna recall you back. Give me 1 second. This is crazy. Hopefully it works. Well, you know, overall, like, he's a very nice person. I can tell. Well, I think as of now, we've gotten a pretty good amount of questions done. So big shout out to Noemi Bosques. I really do appreciate having the talk with you. Hopefully, we can have more talks within the near future. Definitely, it was a pretty good talking discussion. Hopefully, women's boxing can make a bigger impact. But much love out to you and your team. Keep grinding, and love to have another sports talk coming soon in the future. Okay, talk to you later, guys, and peace.